It is the first official launch.
Oh, it's a bunch of
4 weeks soft launch is starting today. Tonight we've got in mainly staff from our other restaurant, Fallow, and a few from Fallow Chicken Shop, and a few close friends and family of theirs. 68 covers.
We're giving ourselves a month of soft launch. We need people that are forgiving in at the moment. We will give away as much as we have to, as many soft launch discounts as we have to, until we feel proud enough to release the book to full paying customers.
Henry, fire alarm's going off. So we've just had to disable the fire alarm, otherwise we'd have 5 fire engines turning up and a bunch of burly firemen.
It's not the fire alarm, it's the Hoover.
It's launch day, baby. Yeah, we.
Can anyone tell me how many 900-gram ribeyes we have? 2. Perfect. How many 650 sirloins? 4.
All you need to know from a chef's perspective, from me, Jack and John, I'm super happy to make any accommodation I can to make sure the guest is happy. Just briefing the team about the menu. It's quite. I always hate chatting to someone about food without actually giving them some food. Yeah. So it always feels a little bit unnatural. But I think the menu is not like a completely simple menu, but like just trying to relay the fact, the considerations and the thoughts that have gone into creating it. Sometimes it's really easy to be told that this is what you need to do, but to tell someone that this is why you need to do it is actually sometimes a little bit more compelling. Yeah. I think like based on that, I think they'll know. I'm hoping that they'll know. I mean, one guy was asleep towards the end, which is fine.
Also, please be careful where you're holding the cutlery from. So initially we were a little bit worried, obviously, with all the recruitment process, how we had no restaurant to do trial shifts for any of our staff members. So the soft launch, we obviously needed quite a long soft launch so we could start with training and obviously assess what the experience was for the people that we hired.
I mean, there's a lot of young, inexperienced people learning what to do. And I'm not talking about the chefs, to be clear. We've got a lot of youngsters front of house and a lot of people, I think it's their first job, which on one hand I think is wonderful, gives a great feeling. We're employing a lot of locals. On the other hand, it scares the hell out of me because they haven't got experience. Absolutely no idea, like, are they going to need to be on?
Yeah.
I'm not even sure if there'll be more.
68 covers tonight, right? Last table is 9 o'clock. I think. Might be early. 8:30. Is it 8:30?
Yeah, 8:30.
Cool. All the guys here learning about the dishes. Seniors are like tasting everything, going through each section. And then once that's completed, we're going to do our first service. First time any of these guys are actually cooking any of the food. And testing out the kitchen upstairs. It's the first time that's been used as well.
But this, the idea being is there is some view here from the customer. So whether you're plating some charcuterie, whether you're doing a tartare, it's multiple angles from the kitchen.
More.
You're close. Only for me, yeah?
No, just for you and them.
Floor plan.
Okay guys, course 2, we've got 1 venison skewer.
Hey, you're not floating again.
Just got some of our chips on for the first time, and it's going to be really weird watching Jack and Will do something really slow because it's in their nature to just smash it out.
John, we going for this, yeah? No, main.
Enjoy.
Cheers! Oh, a little bit away on food, but that's acceptable when you have a beautiful wine like this. It's okay when it tastes incredible.
Crab cakes. Right.
Cheers, Adrian.
Foy de mer.
Oh,
Gurnards. Mussel fish.
Oh, shit.
Clams,
yes, yeah.
Right, service. 2 chicken, 27, please. Thank you. And obviously we can do desserts after.
The quality's looking pretty good, so we're pretty happy with how it's going. No major catastrophes yet.
Basically what the situation is, our fire alarm went off.
and there is like 10 firefighters we're trying to convince 10 firefighters there is no fire in the building. The extraction is not strong enough, so it's not pulling the smoke from the pizza oven, and then it goes all the way up to the mezzanine.
So we've got 5 fire engines currently outside. I believe we've set the fire alarm off. Security outside. Yeah, first service going well.
Like nothing else in there. We stop the flat rate. I think we need to close this grill down. Sorry, we can't evacuate again.
Anyway, all the skewers under the salamander or with the blowtorch, just take away the menus.
Yeah,
don't order.
Selection of small
They
plates.
just get a little fucking taster of what we do. And
We're just going to give it to them.
we've got 8 pasties as well. So.
Spicy. Bit of drama on the first night.
So I had to shut the grill down. Now try to rescue some chicken and lumpfish.
We're going around doing a bit of damage control now. Obviously it's not ideal, it's not what we do in a proper service, but we're just having to remove items off the menu, especially those that are on the grill.
The guests are very understanding. I think anyone that comes their first day of a soft service needs to understand that things are not necessarily going to go to plan.
Regardless, it doesn't make it any easier to tell people that you can't do things that they've asked for.
Apparently the peas are causing an awful lot of smoke.
86 the peas. Don't do any more peas. Fryer.
Couldn't continue to use the grill because it kept causing the alarm to go off, so we had to stop cooking anything on the grill or the pizza oven or anything that caused too much smoke, which is basically half the menu. It was going alright. I think we were finding our feet, but it's very difficult to manage the kitchen when so many things are going wrong and you try and so many things are so new to the guys. But we got food out to most of the guests, which is good. So I don't think there's anything catastrophic, but you know, I've had worse services. I'm sure we'll have worse again. A reasonable success. We learned a lot.
Just need a short lead.
I heard last night generally went very well. Some teething issues that I think, you know, is expected with the launch of a new restaurant. I've heard on many occasions of the fire brigade being called out to new restaurant openings, so I think we're okay there. This is exactly why we do, you know, soft launch, why we invite staff, so that we're able to learn from these mistakes and, you know, in order to make sure that we improve our offering over the next couple of weeks.
We are making as much smoke as possible to try and mimic a busy service so the guys can reallocate extract from downstairs to us. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably be here, so it's going to be a bit tricky, but as soon as it looks like it's getting smoky, don't risk it, just kill the oven. 86 straight away. Yeah, we've got
6 biscuits all coming out. It's no different from last night, really.
Whenever you want to pull it, just pull it.
Fine, if you say that bit.
Okay, great.
It's only if you see it.
I think we're on tonight. We're ready. Day 2. We spent an extra hour setting up today, so we've been setting up for the last 2 hours. We seem to be ready. We've been through everyone's mise en place list. Sections are set. I'm feeling really good. Hopefully the extraction's sorted. We've got reduced the cover. We increased a little bit from last night, but we cancelled a few just to make sure everything goes well. So we're going to be doing about 75 tonight. We've made a few tweaks from last night, edited a few sources, changed a few preparation techniques. So yeah, I mean, I think by the end of the week we should be in a good place. But every day, every service, we're just going to keep tweaking, keep improving, making notes here, making notes there. And yeah, but I'm quietly confident that tonight it's going to be a lot better. And a Freedom Air 26.
Day 2. 45 minutes into service.
I feel like the first night, everyone kind of got their nerves kind of out the way. Certainly the bar guys are a lot more confident as well. spent a lot of time today on like the preps and stuff as well. So yeah, we're hoping tonight is a lot smoother, better feedback. We can spend more time with guests, and hopefully it will be a lot better. Hopefully the fire brigade won't come as well.
It's better than last night. It's a lot smoother for sure. We're getting into the groove of things. There's a few small operational tweaks that we've done tonight that make things a lot easier, especially in terms of like the checks and the way we're sending the food. So it's coming together.
Calm down a bit now. It was a bit spicy at the beginning, but a lot better than yesterday. Setup was a lot better. Checks came in better. A few more bodies in the past, but we're not after this.
There's nothing like really drastic that needs to change.
No, I think it's good.
Yeah, we've got quite a lot of work to do to get it all ready, but it's good.
Yeah, really, really well. I mean, we're knackered, but we've managed to do a week or two of soft launches. Snagging, which is a never-ending job. But it's exhilarating, it's brilliant, it's 7 days a week, it's exhausting. You're here at 7 AM for builders, you're entertaining till midnight, 1 AM. I'm empty. But we've got it there and I'm really happy with that.
I think the seasoning's actually right now for the mushrooms and everything.
Got the flu. Someone just drove to Kent to pick it up. This will stop the leak. Oh.
So yeah, overall it's going well with the flow of the kitchen and how service is going. We're kind of defining and getting better and better each day. It's still a couple of weeks to go before we open to the public, so fingers crossed it all goes well.
Don't be scared.
She's not necessarily explained to her what this evening is about, and I'm not going to say particularly happy.
No, they said it wasn't too spicy, they just didn't really like the spices on it, table 27.
I think the balance of spices is maybe a bit too intense for some people, and the chefs are going to like it, but I don't think it'll for everyone.
It's the first time we've seen the restaurant completely full. We even had to do a few turns on the tables, which is literally the first time we've ever done that. Most of the people we're seeing in they're not really employees or industry people. It's more kind of general public, Canary Wharf employees, people like that. So it's a completely different feeling to knowing everyone that's in the room like we did in the first few weeks.
Obviously, we had a couple of hard moments in terms of like receiving lots of checks at the same time, but that's why we are actually doing it, and that's the whole point of actually doing soft opening. We're seeing some people back now, which is very, very good. Some of the residents actually really like it here, which is very, very good.
I loved the banana, it was amazing, absolutely perfect.
Really?
Yeah, I really loved it. You're most welcome.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful.
Food was superb, absolutely tip top. Could not complain.
The food actually was excellent.
Very, very good. Every dish. Really lovely.
Yeah. Well done, James. The red meat, the steaks are cooked to perfection.
We've come a long way since the first service 3 weeks ago. Was pretty rough, but we've tweaked a few things. Menu's probably about 80%, 90% there. Just a few little last things to tweak, but the main base is there.
Cook them less. Cook them less, go bigger. You've got a bit more garlic on,
go a bit more garlic.
Yeah, just a bit more salad-y bit.
Iron out a few creases. Team's starting to really gel together now, which is good. Great seeing all, everyone working together as a team, coming along nicely.
I'm super proud of it. And fingers crossed, so far everything seems to be flowing right. We've got the flow good. The atmosphere in the room feels good. The lighting's getting better. And that's what I'm most happy about. Like, it does feel like an extension of Fallow. We're 4 weeks into our soft launch, 2 weeks now at 50% off. So although we're fully operational, the food is coming in as if we're open. The staff are here, we have over 100 staff already working, but there's no money coming in. So now it's crunch time. This is the first month we've just had to do the payroll. That's a big burden. And if business doesn't pick up straight away, then we're really in the shit.
If I could be one character and do part 2, I'll be the reincarnation of later Atreides. And I'm not sure how we would make it work, but we would make it work somehow. Oscar Isaac is out and I'm in.